Morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Engineer Gary M. Jolly.
Good morning, sir. Present.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. We also have representative from the end user, architect Christian de la Cruz.
Present online.
Also present, Mr. Chair, are the members of the technical working group, back secretariat, and observers from COA resident auditor, NGOE, DJFI, PICE, PCAI, and Internal Audit Service. Sir, considering that five of these seven members of the committee are present, we do have a quorum, sir.
All right, thank you. Good morning. Considering we have a quorum, let's proceed with the agenda items, please. We'll start with the pre-bid conference.
Yes, Mr. Chair. The item 2.0, this is a pre-bid conference for the project improvement of toilets at CAAP main building, bid number 24-028-05 Alpha, with a ABC of 6,923,316 pesos and 92 centavos an ADMS project, and ADMS is here today, Mr. Chair, in our meeting room, ready to present. ADMS, please. Also, Mr. Chair, may we request for our bidders to be admitted online in our meeting room, sir.
Please admit them.
Good morning.
ADMS, you may now start your presentation, sir. Ma'am. ADMS.
Pinamili ko lang yung connection. Wait lang po. Sorry po. Si Engineer Ferrandi Cabusaro po ang magpe-present. Hindi ko yata makakonect.
Uh, Mr. Chair, good morning. Attorney Frank, good morning.
Yes, Engineer Sheldon. ADMS may now present, sir. Engineer.
Um, yes, Attorney Frank, the end user is having a technical problem and also having a difficulty with their presentation. I'm suggesting that I will be the one to present the pre-bid conference, Mr. Chair.
You will present, Sheldon.
Yes, Attorney Frank. The end user is having a problem and difficulty with their presentation. Um, I'm suggesting that I'll be the one to present na lang the pre-bid conference. Attorney Frank, Mr. Chair, is my presentation clear?
Okay lang yung sound niya, nandun kami sa...
Yes, Sheldon, we can now see your screen.
Okay. May I proceed, Mr. Chair?
Go ahead, please.
Ay, wala.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Hindi, nandun si Pico.
Again, good morning, everyone, to the members of the Business Awards Committee, and also to our prospective bidders. Good morning. I'll be presenting to you in behalf of the end user the procurement of improvement of toilets at Kaap Main Building. This is a bid with bid number 24-028-05 Alpha. This project has an ABC of 6,923,316 pesos and 92 cents. With an address of the project at the Kaap Main Building here at Pasay City. And the calendar days for this project is 161 calendar days. And the interested bidders, the bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary possible criterion as specified in the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. And interested bidders may obtain further information from Kaap back office and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Monday to Friday. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on started last May 16 and until the deadline of the submission of bid. The cost of the bidding document is 11,200 pesos, inclusive of VAT. For all the prospective bidders, please be informed that bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission at the office address as indicated below on or before June 11, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. And also, all bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in the ITB Clause 16. Again, the bid opening shall be on June 11, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. at the given address below and or in Jitsi or Zoom or Google Meet. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend the activity. Again, for further information, please refer to Engineer Leandro Alvarquez, the head of the BAC Secretariat, with an address shown. And for the instructions to bidders, for ITB clause, for bid data sheet, ITB clause 5.2, for the purpose, contractors similar to the project refer to contracts which have the same major categories of works, which shall be the building construction, improvement, rehabilitation, or repair, with an ABC of 6,923,316 pesos and 92 cents. For ITB clause 7.1 of the bid data sheet, subcontracting is not allowed for this project. For ITB clause 10.3, valid pickup license or a special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract for this project shall be small b, license category C and D, which is building and industrial plant. and no other contractor license or permit is required. For item 10.4 or clause 10.4, the key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience set below. For key personnel, project civil engineer is 5 years. To include the electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, construction foreman, master electrician, master plumber, and construction safety and health officer for a general experience of 5 years and relevant experience for 3 years in building construction, improvement, rehabilitation, or repair. You can use the Annex B Form 3, 4A, 4B, and 4C for this matter. For clause 10.5, the minimum major equipment requirements are the following: 2 units chipping gun, 1 unit portable welding machine, and 1 unit heat fusing machine. Use Annex B Form 5 for the minimum major equipment requirements. For ITB Clause 12, there are no further instructions. For ITB Clause 15.1, the bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. The amount of not less than 2% of ABC if bid security is in cash, cashier's or manager's check, bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit. Or the amount of not less than 5% of ABC if bid security is in surety bond. For ITB Clause 19.2, partial bid is not allowed. The infrastructure project is packaged in a single lot, and the lot shall not be divided into sublots for the purpose of bidding, evaluation, and contract award. For ITB Clause 20, the bidder with the lowest calculated bid that complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions shall submit its updated valid PhilJEP certificate of registration, latest income and business tax returns filed through the electronic filing and payment system, the key personnel licenses, and the updated status of all ongoing contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, issued by the government agencies or private concern. Failure to submit any of the post-qualification requirements on time or a finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award, provided that in the event that the finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of the IRR of RA 9184. For ITB Clause 21, the following relevant project documents are required to be submitted by the successful bidder who submitted the lowest calculated rate bid as part of the contract agreement during the signing: the construction schedule, the bar chart and S-corp or CPM, network diagram, manpower schedule, construction methods, equipment utilization schedule, and the construction safety and health programs approved by the Department of Labor and Employment for this project. No further instructions. For the checklist, for the checklist of this project, for the technical component envelope or the Class A documents, for legal documents is the valid PhilJEP registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For the technical documents, It is the statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. This is Annex A, Form 1. For a statement, next is the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, or the SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under the conditions provided under the rules. This is Annex A, Form 2 of the bidding documents. Next requirement is the special pickup license in case of a joint venture and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. An original copy of bid security, if in the form of surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the insurer. Sorry for that, Mr. Chair. Original copy of the bid security in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. This is the Annex B, Form 1 of the bidding documents. Next requirement is the project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid. This is Annex B, Form 2. The list of contractors' key personnel, as shown earlier. Example is the project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foreman, which is to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. This is Annex B, Form 3 of the bidding documents. Included in the project requirements is the list of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. This is Annex B, Form 5. And last item for the technical documents is the original duly signed Omnibus Sworn Statement, or the OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. This is Annex B, Form 6 of the bidding documents. First, financial component, or the financial documents requirement. First is the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity, or NFCC. Second, if applicable, duly signed joint venture in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR, in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the joint venture agreement in the instance that the bid is successful. For the financial component envelope, first requirement is the original or duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. Other documentary requirements under RA number 9184 are the original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. This is Annex C, Form 1. Next is the summary of bid proposal, which is Annex C, Form 2. Bill of materials and cost estimates, Annex C, Form 3. Summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials. This is Annex C, Form 4. Summary sheet indicating the unit prices of labor, Annex C, Form 5. Summary sheet indicating the unit prices of equipment, Annex C, Form 6. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, this is Annex C, Form 7. That's all for the requirements. The checklist for this project. I'm showing you the forms or the annexes for this project. This is sample of the Annex A Form 1 for the statement of ongoing and ongoing government and private contracts. Annex A Form 2 for the SLCC. Next is for the other forms of this project. The bid securing declaration for the organizational chart and key personnel. This is for their personal data and CVs of the key personnel. Next is the form for the list of equipment. Next is the form for the omnibus sworn statement. The bid form. And also showing you the bill of quantities. This is the format. This is the format which you are to follow. Also, I would like to present to you the bill of quantities for this project with the following scopes and description. First is the other general requirements, the civil structural works, the architectural works, the electrical works or mechanical works, plumbing works. This is the summary of bid proposal and the bill of quantities for this project. That's all, Mr. Chair, for my presentation. Engineer Randy Cabusura will be presenting to you the plans for this project.
Good morning, everyone. I'll be presenting to you the scope of the plans for the improvement of toilets. Sorry for the technicalities. So we have here the perspective vicinity map, location K plan, and site development plan for the project. We also have the perspectives, the typical floor plans, the dated plans and sections, as well as the detailed sections, blow-up elevations, and sections. We have here the scope of work. Part 1, other general requirements. Under B.5, project signboard. The work includes the supply of labor and equipment or tools for the installation of project signboard. Under B.7, 1, construction safety and health program. the contractors shall have construction safety and health program, which must be in accordance with rules and other orders and issuances issued by DOLE. Under 1.0 of structural works, we have 1.01, the demolition works. The work includes all labor and equipment or tools for demolition of the following: removal of existing ceiling boards and frames, including electrical wirings, lighting fixtures, air conditioning unit ducting and diffuser, removal of countertop, floor and wall, removal of existing doors and windows, removal of CHB walls, removal of plumbing fixtures, and removal of phenolic partition as indicated on the approved plans. Demolition must be verified first by the project in charge. Under 1.02, we have construction of board up. The work includes supply of materials, labor and equipment, or tools for construction of board up. Under 1.03, we have masonry works. The work includes supply of materials, labor, and equipment or tools to complete the masonry works of exterior walls and interior walls, including the fabrication and installation of reinforced steel bars, as indicated on the approved plans. Under 1.04, we have waterproofing works. The work includes supply of materials, labor, and equipment or tools to complete the waterproofing works of comfort rooms using cementitious waterproofing with total coverage area of 230.89 square meters, as indicated in the approved plans. Under 2.0 of architectural works, we have 2.01 for tile works. The work includes the supply of materials, labor, and equipment or tools necessary for the installation of floor and wall tiles, and 20 mm thick slab countertop as indicated in the approved plans. Under 1.02, we have construction of board up. The work includes supply of materials, labor, and equipment or tools for construction of board up. Under 1.03, we have masonry works. The work includes supply of materials, labor, and equipment or tools. Sorry, is this Under 2.02, we have ceiling works. The work includes all materials, labor, and equipment or tools necessary for the installation of ceiling boards, which is 12 mm thick gypsum board, moisture resistant, as indicated in the approved plans. Under 2.03, we have wall cladding works. The work includes all materials, labor, and equipment or tools necessary for the installation of wood, plastic, composite fluted wall cladding as indicated in the approved plans. Under 2.04, carpentry works. The work includes supply of materials and labor for the installation of S4S wood panel as indicated in the approved plans. Under 2.05, we have painting works. The work includes all labor, materials, equipment, and tools to complete the painting of interior walls, S4S lumber, and ceiling boards, including cornice, as indicated in the approved plans. Under 2.06, we have toilet partition, concrete countertop, and accessories. The work includes supply of materials and labor to complete the installation of 13 mm phenolic compact laminated board toilet partitions and other accessories as indicated in the approved plans. We have under 2.07, we have doors and windows. The work includes all materials, labor, and equipment or tools for the installation of doors and windows, including hardware accessories, door jamb, and heater as indicated on the approved plans. Under 2.08, we have signages. The work includes all materials or labor and equipment or tools for installation of signages as indicated on the approved plans. Under 3.03 of electrical works, we have 3.01, lighting and power conduit and fittings. The work includes all materials, labor, and equipment or tools necessary for the installation of conduit pipes and fittings as indicated on the approved plans. Under 3.02, we have lighting and power conductors. The work includes supply of materials, labor, and equipment or tools for the installation of 3.5 millimeters and 5.5 millimeters THSN or THWN-2 copper wire as indicated on the approved plans. We have under 3.03, we have lighting fixtures. The work includes all materials, labor, and equipment or tools necessary for the installation of lighting fixtures as indicated on the approved plans. Under 3.04 of electrical wiring devices, we have the work includes all materials, labor, and equipment or tools necessary for the installation of electrical wiring devices as indicated in the approved plans. All electrical works should be tested and commissioned. Under 4.0 of mechanical works, we have 4.01 air conditioning unit, piping, and support. The work includes all materials, labor, and equipment or tools necessary to complete the installation of air conditioning units as indicated on the plans. This includes copper tubing, rubber insulations, condensate drain piping, hangers, support, and other accessories to complete the system. We have also 4 sets of 3 horsepower outdoor unit and 2 units of 1.5 horsepower and 1 unit of 1 horsepower indoor units inverter multi-split wall-mounted type air conditioning unit with complete standard accessories. Indoor units or with inclusive of indoor units, outdoor unit, remote control, circuit breaker in NEMA-3R enclosure, and other standard fittings. With the mean specifications of for the power supply, we have 220 to 230 volts, single phase, and 60 hertz, with a refrigerant type of R-32. For item 4.02, we have ventilation equipment and accessories. The work includes all materials, labor, and equipment or tools necessary to complete the installation of 20 sets, 12 inches ceiling-mounted exhaust fans, exhaust ducts, stainless steel vent cap with N6 screen, support, and other standard fittings and accessories as indicated on the plans. All mechanical works shall be tested and commissioned. And for 5.0 of plumbing works, we have 5.01 for sewer line and water line. The work includes all materials, labor, equipment or tools, and material testing to complete the sewer line system, including the roughing in of pipes, installation and attachment to all necessary fixtures, provision of pipe fittings, accessories, hangers, support, pipe sleeves, pipe tags, miscellaneous, and consumable and connection to main sewer for proper disposal of waste. This item also covers provision of vent system to all plumbing fixtures. In regard to the second and fourth floor, blackouts must be provided to the proposed location of plumbing fixtures and stacks as instructed by the project engineer. Materials to be used and workmanship must be approved by the project in charge assigned by CAAB. For 5.02 of water line system, we have work to be included for materials, labor, equipment or tools, and material testing to complete the cold water line system, including the roughing in of pipes, installation and attachment to all necessary fixtures, provision of pipe fittings, accessories, hangers, support, pipe sleeves, pipe tags, miscellaneous, and consumables as per approved plans. This item also covers tapping to existing service water, main or potable or temporary domestic water supply regardless of length, including installation of all necessary valves, pumps, fittings, and accessories to complete the water supply and distribution to the building. Materials to be used and workmanship must be approved by the project in charge assigned by CAAB. Under 5.03 for fixtures and accessories, This item covers the provision and installation of all plumbing fixtures with complete fittings, hardware, and accessories as indicated on the approved plans. The fixtures must be delivered new and in good quality condition on the site. The materials must be stored indoors, protected from damage, dirt, moisture, and weather. All plumbing fixtures must be installed properly to be tapped or connected to all necessary supply lines, waste and vent piping. Materials to be used and workmanship must be approved by the project in charge assigned by CAAP. We have also the description of the following fixtures. For modern design elongated ceramic water closet, which is vitreous with flushometer valve of complete fittings and accessories, we have 28 sets. For the modern design ceramic urinal vitreous with flushometer valve complete with fittings and accessories, we have 12 sets. The under-counter basin ceramic lavatory with complete fittings including SSP trap and accessories, we have 16 sets. For semi-pedestal lavatory with complete fittings and accessories, we have 4 sets. For countertop lever type faucet, SUS 304 stainless steel with complete fittings, we have 20 sets. For wall-mounted lever type faucet, SUS 304 stainless steel with complete fittings, we have 4 sets. For heavy-duty handheld bidet spray, SUS 304 stainless steel with 1.2 meters hose and complete fittings, we have 28 sets. For 100 mm by 100 mm full floor drain with insect and odor trap SUS 304 stainless, we have 32 sets. All scopes of work to this item must be according to plan specifications and approved by the engineer in charge. Quality and types of materials must conform and to be approved by the project engineer assigned by CAAP. The contractor shall be responsible for providing personal protective equipment or PPEs and safety inspectors or safety engineers on site while construction is ongoing. Regular safety reports should be submitted. The contractor shall be responsible for all laboratory, material testing, environmental compliance certificate or ACC, building and safety permits, and survey instruments necessary in the project implementation. All expenses shall be incorporated in the contractor's overhead cost and shall not be considered as pay item. For the general provisions, we have the provision for stockhouse, service vehicles, laptops, printers, cameras, plotters, furniture and other materials, devices, and equipment under special item or temporary facilities shall not include OCM and contractor's profit. The contractor shall be responsible in providing safety perimeter fence or security fences, personal protective equipment for staffs and workers on site while construction is ongoing. Safety reports should be prepared regularly. The contractor shall be responsible for all laboratory, material testing, building and safety permits, and survey instruments necessary in the project implementation. These expenses shall be incorporated in the contractor's overhead cost and shall not be considered as pay item. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, committee po.
Mr. Chair, the technical working group, together with the end user, are now ready to accept questions and clarifications from our prospective bidders, if there are any. Sorry. Prospective bidders, do you have questions or clarifications? Mr. Elvin Ngo, do you wish to speak, Mr. Ngo?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Kindly, you're from what company, sir?
We're from Liam Tech Enviro Systems.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Sir, is it possible to get a soft copy of the POQ? As it is, parang scan copy lang yung meron sa documents we receive?
Sir, pag bibili po kayo, you will be provided with the USB or a copy of the bid documents, including in the bill documents is the BOQ, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Any other questions? So our prospective bidders. Meron pa po? I think, Mr. Chair, wala na pong questions from our prospective bidders, sir. Just a reminder to our prospective bidders that you can still send your questions, clarifications to our back secretariat 10 calendar days before the opening of bids. And with that, Mr. Chair, I think we can now close this item, sir, and proceed to the next.
All right, thank you. Again, thank you everyone who attended this pre-bid conference. We look forward to your submissions in the scheduled opening. We can now dismiss the bidders.
Please kindly remove our prospective bidders in our meeting room.